Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I was already talking into this thing before I realized, oh wait, I was muted. But welcome back, everyone, to the Cave podcast, where we talk about all things Persona, Shin Megami Tensei, sometimes Metaphor, and other Alice-related news. I'm your host, Parajisho. This is the podcast that happens every 2 weeks. You get new episodes twice a month. Twice a month, you hear me? Twice a month. So you guys are doing alright. How for the new people who are new to the podcast, how things work is that we start off the show talking about what's been happening since the last episode, and then we get into the news. So let's talk. So, well, first off, I'm currently playing some Nikke stuff. Just trying to get my Nikke's dolls leveled up, and hey, look at that! Finally got that one maxed out. This past weekend was Anime Expo, which unfortunately I didn't go this year. I really wanted to go, especially hearing that, there was some Persona 4 and Nikke stuff there, just like, why? I mean, like, I couldn't go, obviously, because, I had that emergency earlier in the year, so it's like, I really want to stay safe for the family, so just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna go for just because, for them, so, but hopefully next year, I'll be able to go, maybe. Yeah, it's just like I was seeing like people posting and all that stuff. Like, I mean, one thing is that, oh man, LA is expensive. Traveling to LA is expensive and all that stuff. And then I saw pictures of, like K inside of Anime Expo. Now, mind you, I went there last year, and yeah, it was pretty busy. But then I saw like photos for for the like Artist Alley and the AT Plus Alley, just like, oh wow, that is very crowded. Just like, how are people going in and out of this place? Just like, ugh. But hopefully, I mean, hey, now it's over. And I'm just like, oh man, I'm so jealous, because I do know some friends who went to Anime Expo this year, because they were working one of the booths. It's just like, ah, man, you guys are lucky. Like I think I said this on the podcast before. Like I got accepted to go, but then obviously the what happened earlier this year, just like, no, I declined it. So but hopefully not next year, because next year will most likely be Persona 6 at Anime Expo, most likely. So it would be good time to to go there, hopefully, maybe. What else has been happening the past 2 weeks or so? Yesterday I got a surprise call to come into work. So it's just like, hey, can you come in, 6 to 10? They're just like, sure, okay. So it's just like 4 hours, it's fine. And luckily it was an easy night that night. It's a Monday, so I was kind of thinking it was gonna be a bit more, but I guess not. What else has been happening while I'm looking through my Nikke stuff? Oh, I did a live stream. It was last week. Oh yeah, last week. of unboxing my very first Transformers toy in like 20 years. So that was like a really awesome time, just like, unboxing it and like transforming it, and just like, oh my god, I have not done this since I was a kid, and just like trying to figure out how all this thing works and yada yada. It was like, it had a fun time. And then like we're like, seeing it up on the shelf, surrounded by like this giant robot, surrounded by all these anime girls. It's just like, yeah, this is the life. So that is it was a pretty awesome um time messing around. uh oh, I also uploaded the Otaku Fest vlogs. That was so you guys want to check that out, they go support it. uh what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Mm, oh, literally last week, talking about we're gonna be talking about some controversy. Last week, PlayStation decided to announce, "Hey, we're not gonna be doing any physical games anymore." And it was just like, and that got all the entire world in a got the whole internet upset, and rightfully so, because hello, what do you mean you're stopping all physical games production? Like, no, absolutely not. Like, it got viewed like over 100 million times. Uh, got like community noted multiple times. Uh, and like got ratioed like I think it's like over 50,000 tweets, over 50,000 retweets slash quote tweets. So that is really saying that, hey, people don't want you to remove, the physical disc, and they have been silent for literally almost a week, until what it was today, where they decided to, hey, we got this fight stick, you guys like fight sticks? Like, you're just like, no, we don't care about no fight stick. Address the elephant in the room about the physical games. Like, what are you doing? And then continue to tweet about the whole like, oh hey, oh yeah, we got, the PlayStation Plus games for this month. You guys like that too? Just like, no, no. And like they were radio silent, like ever like from when they announced it last Wednesday to this past Tuesday. And just like you're not gonna say anything. You're really gonna try to like wait out the whole the wait it out until there's like, oh, people Coco forget it. Just like, no, people are gonna keep on like going to the videos, gonna be going to the Instagram, to Twitter, all that stuff, and say like, hey, no, we want the physical games. We want it. Because that is literally the worst thing you can do. Because hello, PlayStation has a monopoly on their own games. So just like, oh yeah, if we get rid of the digital games, where we can control all the pricing and all that, and games go on sale, and just like, no. Like, when you have physical games, you can lend it to someone, you can get it at an actual store. And hey, when stores can have sales on the games, you can get the games at a much better price physically than digital. Because hey, most of the times you're not gonna see like, oh, it's like $70 digitally. Oh, I can get it for $30 at Amazon or Walmart. So just like they're gonna try to like, hey yo, no, when we're trying to get rid of all those stuff, so you can only buy physical game. You only buy games on PSN. So, and they also announced that they're gonna be, shutting down the PS3 and Vita stores. It's just like, oh, that's bad too. But like, the worst out of two is the whole, physical games. So, PlayStation, you gotta address the elephant in the room. Take back what you said. You're not doing this, okay? like, like, I got so upset that I typed up a letter and mailed it to PlayStation. So they either got it today, Tuesday, or they're getting it tomorrow, Wednesday. And I'll wait for that. I'm waiting for that response back from PlayStation. And if I do get a response back from them, I'm gonna read it. I'll read it to the world, so everyone knows, hey, what's going on here. Because that is, again, mess up. That just like, yep, we're just gonna get rid of it because, according to them, 85% of the players are buying digitally, which is wrong, because they're also using games that are digital only. So just like, that is skewing the numbers largely in one way versus the other, or like, games that are digital only and then had a physical release later on, completely different things. So that is really messed up that, they announced that and they haven't said anything. I'm not sure if they're gonna say something by Wednesday or anything like that. Just gonna have to wait on them to actually say something. But if we are not gonna let this slip by, PlayStation, we are gonna be on your tail whenever you're posting something saying, hey, we want our physical games. We're not letting this slide, okay? Oh man. And you guys keep hearing that sound. It's like my mouse, like there's a little bit of exposed wire, and it's just like keeps on like, oh, it's sensing that it's disconnecting when it's not. And I ordered like a new mouse like literally like a few hours ago, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to just like plug it in, because just like seeing that exposed wire, just like I even like had like electrical tape go around it, so like to help try to prevent it, but just like doesn't seem like that's working, because the tape keeps on like sliding off. So just like, what do I do now? So yeah, what else has been happening? I've been playing some Final Fantasy 16 after how many years? Like, I played the demo in like 2024, I think, when around the time I got my PS5 Pro. So now just slowly getting through it. I'm past the 5-year time skip. So there was the 10-year and then the 5-year time skip. So currently at that. Like, game's alright. Like, I prefer, like, I do like my hack slash gameplay. I do like Kingdom Hearts, Devil May Cry. I like that. I do wish there was a little bit more, like, more different, like, gameplay styles, to say the least. Like you got two buttons, like what I'm trying to like see, so like got circle for dash, X for jump, square for slash attack, triangle for magic, and then when you hold down R2, you get the special moves, like a special move for square, special move for triangle. Kind of wish that there was like, I don't know, like it feels like there could be some variety to the move list, because like even like with Devil May Cry, because I believe, like, I think the battle designer or the combat designer for 16 was from Devil May Cry, I believe. So just like, oh, okay, like it looks good. The voice acting is pretty good as well. Ben's like, that's Ben Star's like, like standout performance, and also like that has led to like Expedition 33. So, like, he's pretty good. I just wish that, and it's coming from someone who's not really that big of a Final Fantasy guy. Like I play Final. The games I played 10, didn't beat it. My first Final Fantasy was 13 that I beaten, and I like that. 13-2, beat that. Played a bit of Lightning Returns, didn't really like the whole like a time aspect of it. I played a bit of 10, but didn't beat it. I played a bit of 7, didn't beat it. Being 15, but didn't go through the DLCs. But what's main matters is that I beat in Platinum 15. Currently going through 16. I played like a large amount of World of Final Fantasy, but didn't beat that. Let me see here. Oh, I have Final Fantasy Type 0, but I didn't beat that. I thought that the gameplay was a bit awkward for me. And played and beaten Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth. So, I'm actually surprised I actually have like at least played 10 Final Fantasy games. I'm really surprised about that. So, like, I'm a fan, but I'm not that hardcore of a fan. Just to say that. But I wish there was, at least with 16, some fun whimsy in it. I feel like that is what is missing in the game. Missing like a bit of that fun whimsy, and it's just that, oh yeah, like it's a super serious game. It's that's just like something that like I wish it had. Like it can have it can be serious, but like have some levity in it as well. Like, and I'd like to see some more color to it. Like even with like Expedition like 33, like I like how it has, some like vibrant colors, like some different theming colors to it. Is just 16. And like compared to like 15 or even like 7 Remake and Rebirth, at least at the point at where I am, it doesn't feel like, like a whole bunch of colors, a whole bunch of whimsy. I keep saying whimsy because like it's that's just where like, at least me, what some Final Fantasy should feel like. It should feel whimsical you know, fantastical, like with fantasy. Like it's fun if it's like in like a medieval fantasy kind of setting. Like like I like to see like some pizzazz, something along the lines of that. Um, just closing out some tabs because like OBS saying encoding overloaded despite me like literally not doing anything. So let me just close some tabs out just to hmm. Hopefully that'll be alright. Maybe. Uh yeah. I'm not really doing most of the side quests because I really wanted to try to focus on the main game and get through it because I had this game for I think over a year because I think I got it during like a GameStop like buy two get one free kind of deal thing. I think because I think I got it with like uh what did I get it with? Oh, I think I got it with like Dragon Ball Fighters and one other game. Trying to see what game it was, but can't really see over the other stuff that's there. Uh, I was gonna say Sparking Zero, but no, that was something a friend got me. But yeah, like it's an alright game. So far. I do. Well, I was about to say, oh man, I wish there was like, some more ways to like level up my moves in the game. They're like, oh wait, I could just do like the side quest that's there, but like I'm not doing it. So that's why I'm not like like gaining more levels. Oh, damn. Just trying to get some water here. Sorry about that. Yeah. Let's put that to the side here. Um, what else? What else? What else? Well, I guess that could be about it for what's been happening in the past 2 weeks or so. Mm, uh, this portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. Trying to think. Nope, nope. Nintendo announced today that they're gonna be ending stop making the OGs. Well, the Switch one, Switch Lite, and OLED Switch one because they're gonna be like having the Switch 2 have replaceable batteries. So, and then they don't want to put in the manufacturing cost for the Switch one, so they're ending support early next year. So like, dang man. So let me just grab my water. But anyways, let us get into the news. So switch on over. Like always, we're checking out the news on Persona Central. If you guys like to support them, please check out their main website. Links to the articles will be down in the description of the video and audio podcast. So please make sure you guys support them. Oh, and this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna be saying this, but I just found out that someone became a member on the main channel. So that is like, oh wow. How come I didn't get any notifications about this, huh? So I definitely gotta make a post about this, because like I was going through like analytics and so it's like, oh, two people became member, but one of them left. It's like, oh, I still have a member, so hey, that's pretty awesome. But anyways, yeah, support Persona Central. They're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on YouTube, of course, and they're the main website themselves. Please support them however way you can. So, let's get to the first article of the week, or the episode. Oh, I accidentally scrolled down. Persona creative producer on modern history and growing the IP. So, this week on Famitsu, Weekly Famitsu Magazine 1953 includes an 8-page interview between Persona series creative producer Kazuhisa Wada and the Tales series IP producer Yusuke Tomizawa, discussing the history of both franchises as they celebrate their 30th anniversary. I did not realize that they... Like, I knew Tales had their anniversary, but I totally forgot it was the 30th anniversary. So, going over the Persona series history, Wada first started getting seriously involved with Persona 3, and at the time, one of the IP Alice was aiming for was Tales of. They watched it with the feeling that we have to become like that too. The original Persona 3 had a focus on UI because the team didn't have a budget to push other resources. So they figured that by deliberately investing in that aspect of the game, they could create a sense of unity that would elevate the rest of the game. Tomizawa praised the series' dynamic UI, and Wada jokes that while it was originally a cost-cutting measure, it's now costing the team more. And then it's going over Persona 4 anime, and then Persona 5. So we're just gonna go down here. So Persona development and strengthening the IP. Despite the Persona series' growing popularity overseas, Alice doesn't think about the international audience too much since the series is set in modern-day Japan. For fantasy games like Metaphor Fantasio, they have to give it a lot more thought to cultural adaptation. There's always been messages from overseas fans, but the volume has increased significantly in recent years, and because of that, the team has more opportunities to use that data and incorporate it into their projects more easily. Now, I will say, I don't think they should cater to the international audience, at least not much, because we got into their games because it is not like Western games, you know. Like, we like it because they do their own thing. They do things that are just, hey, the Japanese fans like this. Okay, I like seeing from their point of view and how they like. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I understand how they kill, you know, like all this stuff and whatnot. So just like, don't change the format just because a couple of international audiences, oh, I don't like that, change that, and just like, no. Like, the games were not made for us, it's made for the Japanese audience, first and foremost. So like, if they take, you know, some aspects of gameplay, that is the most important thing. Like, notes from the gameplay, sure, but about the story or how it should be, you know, like, a lot of, like, for some reason, people, like especially in America, are just saying, "Oh, have Persona take place in college, have Persona, take place in America." Just like no, just like no. Why would it need to take place in America? And just the reason, just like, oh, because I don't want to feel weird about liking these characters. Just like, and just like, I don't feel related to them. Just like, my guy. One, these are anime characters. These are video game characters. They ain't real. Don't worry about nothing. Just like, who cares? You getting your panties in a bunch over, like, minute things. And secondly, like, have you not been a teenager before? Like, I understand this is a teenagers in Japan, but still, you've been a teenager before. What do you mean you can't relate to it? Like, you've been this age before. You've have done some things related that they have done. So what do you mean, like, you can't relate to it? And third, college is way different than high school, okay? Like, and especially compared to Japan to, like, America, different things, way different things. And like how the Japanese perceive high school versus college compared to us, like, oh, to us we see college as more freedom, like, oh, all the college parties and all that stuff. But to Japan, no, they see more freedom in high school compared to college, because college, hey, you're in the real world, jobs, bills, all that stuff. You didn't have to worry about that while you were in high school. So, like, that is, like, I'm seeing through the Japanese point of view. So, like, huh? And also, like, fourth, the games in Japan are rated, like, if we're giving, like, the ESRB rating, they're essentially rated T for teens. Like, so their audience are teenagers, not adults. So why put as, oh, in college when you're playing, like a young adult or an adult, when the audience or the main demographic are teenagers, Makes no sense to do that. But continuing on, when producing an IP, Wada believes it first involves imagining the form he would want to see from a user's perspective, and then, based on how the company is currently structured, building a plan to achieve that vision. To do that, it's crucial for the team to clearly understand the core aspects of the IP in question. It's important to consider what to add, but it's even more important to know what they absolutely can't lose. Preserving that balance is what leads to the IP's sustainable expansion and growth. And with the mindset of expanding and growing IP, it's important to prepare and launch content from various angles. That includes remakes, P4R, live service titles, P5X, and of course, new entries in the main series, P6. Water. The gaps between releases are getting longer every year, aren't they? That's why we have to constantly look several years ahead to work backwards from there. Otherwise, we won't be able to maintain the franchise's strength. If we just focus on the immediate future, we'll certainly start losing momentum. So we're taking steps to prevent that from happening. We're working our hardest to ensure that we can deliver the feature of Persona that everyone is looking forward to. So yeah, I understand, like, hey, we gotta do some, extra stuff so we can maintain some money flow and, like, constant content, having the remakes, yeah, it's holding us down until Persona 6. Hopefully next year, like late next year for Persona 6. and like from P5 to P6, so many games that was released since then. Also Royal, Strikers, Tactica, 3 and 5 Dancing, P5X, P4R, Metaphor, P4R. So many titles within that literally over 10 years. 10 years. So, whew, man. Oh yeah, Soul Hackers 2, but technically that's different team to like the Persona teams. But still, they still have, we're working on multiple games in between then. But glad we finally had our little teaser of Persona 6. That is cool. Hopefully we'll see more of it after P4R launches next year. So let's get into the next article, and I'm very excited about this. Goddess of Victory Nikke and Persona 3, 4, 5 collaboration tease. Yes, absolutely yes. A new teaser trailer has been uploaded teasing a collaboration between the mobile and PC game Goddess of Victory Nikke and Persona 3, 4, and 5. So, says that the video is unlisted, but it is live currently, thanks to, it was part of the Nikke summer event live stream, which I did do a reaction to it. So, hey, make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, we got it. We got Persona 5, 3, and 4 coming to Nikke. I'm so hyped about that. Going down here, no further details on this collaboration has been given. But yeah, the tags that doesn't matter. It's more about the Nikke summer event. So this will most likely be happening later on this year. Most likely. Either that or around the time of Persona 4 Revival's release next year. Maybe. That's probably, around the time, just so they can capitalize on the momentum of Persona 4 Revival's release. They could do that. They might not. Who knows? But who could be the ladies in the game, I mean, from 5, Makoto. Makoto, yeah. But it's most likely gonna be on, because she got the curves and the booty and the boobs for days. And I did like a short on this. Excuse me. It's midnight while recording this. For 4, either Rise or Naoto, I don't see like Chie or Yukiko being like that, like into it. And then as for 3, I guess Yukari or Mitsuru, in that order of likelihood, because I guess is the one that uses the guns as well, just machine guns coming out of her hands. And then Yukari uses a bow, so that's more like a rocket launcher, I guess. But then, and Mitsuru doesn't really have gun, besides, her evoker. But, characters in Nikke use more than, more than just guns. So, who knows? Who knows how they'll approach this collab? But I'm excited that this is happening. I've been waiting for this. No one needs to write down. Oh, hey, who do you want to see as a potential collab, huh? Okay, so now I just need my Neptunia collab and my Samurai Kagura collab. Give me those 2 collabs and we're good, okay? We're good there. Oh man, I can't wait. Can't wait to see this. And the teaser trailer is just like it's literally the image we showed before. Yeah, can't wait to see what's gonna be happening. Woo! Now the next article is just like, oh, this is happening. Okay. A Persona live action TV series, excuse me, set to release on Netflix. Well, this is for the people who wanted Persona in America in college. For the 4 people there, this is for you. This is all for you, because I didn't ask for this. If they were to do it in Japan. Do a live action series in Japan, because that's where it's gonna fit most likely. So, Variety has learned through their sources that Netflix is developing a live action TV series based on the Persona series. The writer, executive producer, and showrunner will be Christopher Monfett, who worked as a writer on Star Trek, Picard, 12 Monkeys, and 911, and will be co-executive producer on Vision Quest. Sean Levy and Robert Atwood of 21 Labs, the studio that produced Stranger Things, will also serve as executive producers, along with Story Kitchen's production studio specializing in video game IP adaptations. Dimitri M. Johnson, Michael Lawrence Goldberg, and Timothy I. Stevenson. Notably, Sega producer Toru Nakahara has worked on Sonic the Hedgehog movies, movie franchises, will also be executive producer. The Variety author Joe Otterson has previously reported on Life is Strange TV series through executive sources before its formal announcement. And in 2022, Sega has discussed a desire to expand the Persona series, amongst other IP, into media, specifically including live action TV and movies. Okay, I hope this doesn't turn to like Bet. So if you guys don't know what Bet is, it is essentially a Western Americanized version of Kakegururi. God, that show was garbage. No, I'm not gonna say garbage because I haven't actually seen it, but just from the multiple clips and the cast of it, just like, no, this just looks bad. This sounds bad. So like in Kakegurui, the whole thing is about Yumiko Jabami. She has this lust, this thrill of betting and gambling, and she doesn't care, what's at stakes. She's gonna do it for the love of it, right? And like, basically like other characters are like also like kind of like get this thrill of the gamble, all that stuff. Yeah, that is essentially gone from that. From Bet, and it's just like now it just turned to like, oh, my parents were murdered, and now I had to find out who killed them by gambling. Just like that is completely not what Kakegurui is all about. What the heck did you do? And of course, like completely messing up the casting. like the characterizations of like multiple characters, just like, oh man, like the Japanese live action was so much better, so much more faithful. They just lean into what Kakegurui was all about. They even did like whatever, like, you know, the characters' eyes, you know, like their pupils like get small. They do that in live action too, because that's what they did in the anime. So just like, and it's just not all the clips and like moments I've seen of bad, just like Netflix messed it up. So now I'm just thinking like, okay, what are they gonna do with the Persona series? Well, so I'm gonna think that, you know, they're not gonna have the Personas show up as prominent as they should. That's one thing. Um, they're gonna try to keep this as grounded as possible. If they can just make it as an original Persona thing that isn't adapting any of the other Persona games, that would probably be fine, because hey, people would just think, oh, it's just, yeah, that's just the Netflix Persona thing, yeah, that doesn't really relate to the others. But like, have it be its own thing, like with just the Persona name, and that's it. Don't have it be an adaptation of Persona 3, 4, or 1 and 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2. No, don't let it do that. Have it be its own thing. Have its own supernatural kind of thing. Let's be its own original thing, separate of the games, so it doesn't potentially like tarnish what people might think of the game itself, because we don't want that. Because like, oh, like similar to like, oh, the Netflix Devil May Cry show, just like, oh, people are just like, oh, like, you know, the TV shows are, let me try out games, and then when they play the games, like, bro, the TV shows crap. Why did they mess all this up from the games? Like, just have it be its own original thing. Nothing related to the show itself besides the name and, you know, like shadows and all that stuff. Don't use any of the characters. Just be its own thing, please. That's all I'm asking. Be its own thing, its own original characters, and its own plot. Don't try to adapt other characters into it, please. Don't. They're just gonna mess up the casting and all that stuff. I do not want that. Please don't. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. That's okay. Let's get to the next article. So hey, we got Rise Kujikawa screenshots release, and it's be featured at X Border Runway in September 2026. Not sure what that is, but I do know TGS is in September as well. So Alice has released a new set of screenshots and details for Persona 4 Revival, focusing on Rise Kujikawa. It's also been announced that Rise will perform at the X Voter Runway event held in September. So, a first-year high school student and rising idol, going by her stage name Rosette, she has won over many fans with her beauty and bubbly personality. Her grandmother runs a tofu shop in Inaba. Her persona is Himiko. There we got the waifu. We got Rise. So, what people have noticed, from the screenshots and another thing we're gonna talk about later, is that hey, she has a Persona 4 dancing outfit. So, they're gonna be changing some scenes, apparently. So this is probably from the beauty pageant segment of this event. So which I think this is somewhat satisfiable change, I guess, because I believe, if I'm remembering right from the original 4 and Golden, like, it was just the girls in their standard outfits. They didn't, so just like, they didn't really change how they looked for their beauty pageants. So just like adding, unique costumes to it. Sure, I think that might improve it a little bit. But the thing is, will they change the swimsuit outfits? Will they delete that? I hope not. Please let that change. Let that stay. Because that'd be an unneeded, like, removal. Please don't. Please don't remove it. But we'll get to a quote removal in a bit. Got some more Rise here. Rise waifu. God, hot. And got her cut in for battle. And bro, why is my boy you dead? I'm guessing, I'm gonna guess based on the screenshot that she is basically gonna be reviving you, because she has that ability, just that, oh, one time in battle, can revive the protagonist. So this is probably it, right? Then we got English screenshot of yeah. Now for some reason, people can see like quality difference between like the English and Japanese screenshots. I can't tell the difference. They say, oh, the English one is using an older version of the game. Just like, how can you tell? I can't tell the difference. And then I believe this is her menu icon. So she looks pretty nice. So going down, we got her support skills. In battle, Rise does not directly participate in combat, but provides support from the rear. Her support skills can occur at random, providing various effects such as identifying enemy weaknesses or nullifying damage. So the weakness scan randomly reveals an enemy's elemental weakness at the start of battle. So that is slightly different from Fuka, who would reveal everything, right? So now just revealing the one weakness. Okay. Then we got Psycho Pop. Inflict a random status ailment on all enemies. So that is pretty good in combination of the what was that move again that that's being introduced here, where just like the knockout, not knockoff. That move where, like, oh, if you have an enemy with an ailment, you can hit into another one and they also get an ailment. So that is pretty good. Then we got protect. When attacked by an enemy, there's a chance that the attack will be nullified. Okay. Ooh, that's a baby. That's an ugly baby. And then support skills can be acquired by leveling up, as well as depending your social link with Rise. So we're gonna see there. Purifying Song cures all party members' ailments on occasion. Oh, I've seen another person tweet this out. I don't remember who said this, but like they said like, oh, what if all like the social link's eyes are closed, but when you max them out, their eyes are open because they finally see the truth. So that was fire, right? Like that was like a crazy, theory, and that makes sense. That makes sense. So like, oh, I'm the closing the eyes to the truth. Max Social Link, I see it now. The truth. Then going down here, X Border Runway. So Rise will feature at the upcoming X Border Runway event, which is held on September 27th, 2026, at the Makuhari Messe International Exhibition Center. This is a faction shot X music event, bringing together VTubers, game, and anime characters, as well as real artists. At the event, Rise Kujikawa, alongside Sarah Hoshikawa, will perform True Story Revival. Ooh, okay. Okay. So that's... Wonder what that's gonna sound like. Can't wait to... maybe we'll hear it. Maybe we won't. We'll not. we won't. Depending on like if people record it. I hope someone will. I'd love to hear it. But yep, glad to see waifu back in the game again. But we can be talking about her a little bit later. So we got we got some portable stuff. So P5X is going to be bringing in the female protagonist from Portable. So there was a surprise Persona Extreme special episode. It was announced that the female protagonist from Persona 3 Portable is going to be added to P5X in a future update. She'll be using the name Kotone Shiomi, which has been previously used as her name in the Persona 3 Weird Masquerade stage show and Persona Puzzle and Dragons collaboration. Wasn't that name also used in Persona Q2? I haven't touched Persona Q2, but she wasn't, so I don't know. Let's see this little collab here, shall we? Let me see. Is that I haven't watched the trailer, but hey. 26 seconds, okay. Oh, it's pink. It's pink. And this will be the first official, besides Portable, the first HD model for her. So, hey, that's cool. Yep, for 26 seconds, hey, it's happening. When's gonna be released? I don't know. Probably early next year, maybe. So, hey, for those like Kotone, she's here. I will say there are some annoying Kotone fans just like constantly hyping her up. Like I played I played her side, like she's aight, you know. But she, like I don't really see just like, oh yeah, I understand, like, hey, be more protagonist. Last time we had that was Persona 2, right? Okay, I understand that. Just like, I think there should be some reasonable level, like understandable hype, but just like going balls out, just like, at least to me, it's overhyped, that's, but hey, do you, cool, just me, I don't really care. Like, I'll try to pull for her just for the sake of having her, but like, probably just get the one and that's it. But hey, she's on the way. And like, when they announced this was like a literal out of nowhere, like, announcement, because like this was like an immediate day of announcement. Like they announced it and then like, hey, they said like, hey, in a couple of hours we're gonna have this stream of an emergency talk, because I believe like a lot of people didn't like the current Persona P5X anniversary, because I think like, oh, people are like, oh, for the first anniversary we got Hatsune Miku. Why, man? It's like, I mean, hey, at least me, I like Miku. I love Miku. So just like, I have no issues with it. But I understand, oh, for the first anniversary of a Persona Gotch game, have it be a Persona character. I understand that. I do. But I Miku does have a history with Persona, with her being in P4D, and also P4D was originally developed by Krypton, who, I believe owns Hatsune Miku, while Sega develops the Project Diva games. But then like the development switched over from it being from Krypton to in-house. No, it was Dingo. Dingo was the original developer of Project Diva, and then we switched over to in-house, but Dingo still had like some like cooperative help with the game. So Miku got to be a DLC character for the game. So hey, okay. Yeah, it's fine. You're just gonna have to wait to know about what's going on. But I feel like, when I'm looking at the whole silhouette, I think they just like quickly made up a pose, and like, because I can kind of see the hand is not fully in the pole is not fully in the hand, like actually grasping it. It's just like, oh, just put it together before, for the audience. Doesn't matter how good it looks, just like, make it up real quick. So yeah. So let's get to the next article. So Famitsu launched a Persona 30th anniversary fan survey. So Famitsu Weekly, Weekly Famitsu has launched a fan survey for the 30th anniversary of the Persona series. The magazine will have a major feature on the series in the September 17th, 2026 issue, which this survey forms a part of. So the deadline of the survey is July 21st, 2026. So you guys can answer it if you like. It's just in all Japanese. I filled it out myself. I doubt I'm gonna be featured, but you guys can do it. So here is the questions that's gonna be on here. So says here, which is your favorite character from each entry number title and why? Which persona from each number title left the biggest impact on you and why? What was the first game in the series you played and why? Which version of each game was the first that you played? What is your favorite numbered entry in the series and why? What's your favorite spin-off title and why? The two arcs in Revelations Persona or the PSP port, Sebek or the Snow Queen, which left a stronger impression? Persona 2 Innocent Sin Eternal Passion depicts the bonds between the companions and the impending destruction of the world. Which option best reflects your opinions, your feelings of honest choice in Eternal Punishment? And the choices were, I respect his decisions, I want to meet again, even knowing the risk, I want to confront Philemon, and have played or finished the game. The choice of the protagonist can make in Persona 3, which is your favorite or most memorable and why? Which option best reflects your feelings of after spending a year in Yasa Inaba? I want to be with Nanako forever, I don't want to be separated from my best friend, I've changed my official residency to Yasa Inaba, I can't go back to city life, I have no regrets or have finished the game. In Persona 5 Royal, was the maximum number of confidants you were in a relationship at the same time, and what was your reasoning for it? And do you have any thoughts on the Persona series, and what are your expectations for the future? So yeah, the survey is all in Japanese. I recommend you open 2 tabs, because at least for me, when I tried to fill it out with a Google a Google translated page, it says wouldn't go. So at least what you can do, fill out the Google translated form first, and then go to the original Japanese one, and then just copy answers from the translated one to the Japanese one, so you can put in your response. And they accept Japanese English response. So hey, get your input in. You might be featured. Who knows? Yeah, that's gonna be. So it's gonna be featured in the September 17th issue. So I should probably get my hand on that. Whenever they probably do like the pre-order like the week before, 2 weeks before. So I want to get my hands on that. So that's most likely gonna be the Persona 30th anniversary issue, and there might be some Persona news related into that. So I want to get my hands on that as soon as I can. So yeah, if you want to get your voice heard about the Persona series, do it. If you don't, hey, don't. So let's get to next article, which is, hey, it's Rise again. So we have her character trailer. So during Anime Expo 2026 panel, Alice debuted a new Persona 4 Revival trailer featuring Rise Kujikawa, and her new English voice actor was revealed to be Abby Trott. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Why was this revealed at Anime Expo? Like, I was sent an email saying like, oh hey, do you want to be part of this creator event at Anime Expo for Persona 4 Revival? And it was like, I'm not there. I wish I could have been there. I could have been in the front row seat seeing this. But let's see the trailer for this. Let's just mute this. Let's see how this goes. This is actually the first time I'm gonna be hearing this.
Hi, my name's Rise Kujikawa. Hi, my name's Rise Kujikawa.
Okay.
Now that I'm getting the hang of school, I want to go out more and see the sights. But I get recognized a lot, so I'm a little nervous about going out on my own. And you seem like the kind of guy who knows all the cool spots in town. Really? Sweet!
The true story sounds pretty good.
I guess I'm part of the team now, right? Thanks, Senpai.
Okay. Abby sport though.
Watch yourselves.
Oh, is that Absorb?
You can do it, Senpai. I'm right here with you.
Oh, yep, Revival.
I haven't been in town very long, but I simply love it. I am 100% thrilled to be here with you all. Give me your hearts.
She was a class act.
Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. So, Abby sounded fine as Rise. Obviously, I love me my Laura Bailey. I love her in almost everything she does. But it really hurts when I just like, I'm not hearing Laura in there. Oh man. But let's go back through the year. I do want to go through this bit by bit, but I will say Um, the Japanese one starts off a bit different. So I'm just gonna show this. Yeah, for some reason, they just decide, hey, you know what? Let's not start off with Rise in the commercial. It's like, yo, start off with the beauty challenge. It's like, bro, why? Why you gotta change it? Oh, man. But anyways, like, bro, she's hot. Start off with that.
My name's Rise Kujikawa. Now that I'm getting the hang of school,
Like every time I look at you here, just like,
well,
man,
I
the
wanna go out
collar,
more and see
man,
the sights.
collar's
I get
just.
recognized.
And this, you just like, why is his collar so big, man? And I just
a lot,
absolutely
so-
adore how just like Rize just looks at us, just like,
I'm a little nervous about going
just
out
so
on my
nice. Just big old collar here.
own. And you seem like the kind of guy who knows all the cool spots in town. Really? Sweet!
Like I do feel a little bit of that. That's Laura Baileyness in her voice a little bit. I don't recall what other voice she's done before, but she sounds fine here.
I can give you a hand in that world. I guess I'm part of the team now, right? Thanks, Senpai.
Except her other self. There was something there. Um, what is that? So like it looks like a slash.
I guess I'm part of the team now, right?
What is that? Oh, oh, that's the transition scene from, or probably a transition scene from Overworld to the battle. Okay, now support showing off that. I'm guessing that is the absorb symbol, right? So absorbing wind for the Sonic Raven. Okay. Yeah, so there's the support.
You can do it, Senpai. I'm right here with you.
Okay, I was thinking that, you know, like the bar was gonna go down when she uses that, but no, it's it just automatically.
You can do it, Senpai. I'm right here with you. I haven't been in town very long, but I simply love it. I am 100% thrilled to be here with you all. Give me your hearts.
And you know, with the remake, you know, the added animation is pretty good. And that is hilarious as well. Just like, yep, Reset Verdier.
Yeah, she was a class act.
Alright, so the Japanese version of the trailer is slightly extended. Haven't really seen. Well, this is actually the first time watching through this, but anything in the little preview thumbnail? Well, the enemy choice here is different. Okay, so instead of well, this one is reflecting wind instead of absorbing wind. Okay, yeah, this looks fairly the same. The only thing that was changed for some odd reason, don't know why. Well, this is uploaded on the Sega English, but it's most likely the same footage from, the English, the Alice West Side. It's just, why change the commercial beginning parts? I don't know. So during the panel, a number of other announcements were also made. So the animation studio, it was confirmed that the animation is handled by Mappa. Studio Mappa is handling the anime cutscenes for the games. That is really awesome. So we can see the storyboards. We can do this here. So that is, pretty impressive. So we could see the kanji cutscene as well. So the first two parts are from, at least, the first going to the TV world for the first time. And probably this part here is from it's coming from when we get introduced to kanji, perhaps. That is pretty nice. Pretty awesome to hear Mappa is a part of this. Then there was an animated clip of the protagonist's awakening shown alongside here. So let's see this. Ooh. Ew. Dang. Ugh.
I am thou. Thou art I. The time has come to open thine eyes. Call upon power within.
So, no.
Okay. All right. All right. That was awesome. Something that I think someone putting out on Twitter is that during this, like, there's like, you can see like a quick glimpse, like an impact frame of like the full summer here. Like, if this was on the YouTube player, I could probably, like, you could probably see it better. But it is crazy. Like, I saw someone, like, post that image. It is crazy just how, like, they just, like, put in for like, a quick, like, a frame. Continuing on, the anime streaming. The Persona 4 and Golden anime adaptations will be free to stream on the Aniplex USA YouTube channel until August 19th, 2026, so about a month. This follows both animes being released for streaming for Japanese for the June's monthly fun event celebrating the 30th anniversary of the series. But the thing is, for the OG 4 anime, it's not an English dub. There's no English dub to it. Where's the English dub, Aniplex? Like, come on, man. Why gotta be? Why gotta remove the English dub, man? You're removing accessibility. Isn't what we gotta do is the accessibility thing? But no. And lastly, we got a new clip. comparing Persona 4 Golden to Revival. This clip features some new footage. So let's see this. This is showing the gameplay.
Yukatas can be a bit of a hassle. You have to wrap them really tightly, so they're not as breezy as everyone says.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, let me. Oh god. Oh no. Went too far. Trying to lower the volume. Okay. Okay, we're like that. A fusion. Okay, got all out attack. Oh, can you see cheat? Oh, so close to see the finish part. Okay. So first seeing Yukiko's castle here. Going up to it. Okay, the summer festival.
Yukatas can be a bit of a hassle. You have to wrap them really tightly, so they're not as breezy as everyone says.
Okay. That is, I actually, because of the amount of times I've skipped the cutscenes for for the fusion, just like Derv knows how how heavy it is for that moment. Okay. I definitely like seeing the new perspective on of the Velvet Room here, because like we've only seen it from basically a first person point of view. I've never seen anything else besides that. I kind of wish we seen the last part. There it goes. Oh man. Like, I'm excited about this, but I'm also nervous. Oh man. Oh. So like what, like nervous, excited, nearsighted. New word, right? Oh, but like I was trying to find like where I can find the live stream for this, but just like they just don't have an archive of that. It's just like, and it sucks that they don't. Like, why don't you have an archive of this if you're doing that? I guess like, oh, it's just like Anime Expo, you gotta be there to see it, which is just like, I think that's really dumb. All right. So, let's get to the last article of the day. Hey, we got some Liberation stuff, and it's doing a collab with Monster Rancher 2. Why not one? I don't know. So, new collaboration has been announced between Liberation DX2 and Monster Rancher, originally released on the PlayStation in 1999. The trailer, the collaboration will run from July 8th, add the monsters Mochi, Suezo, or is it Suzo? I'm not sure, and Phoenix to the game. So let's see this. It's about a minute. Okay, not bad. But I've never really seen Monster Rancher. Like, I've seen this guy before. I've seen the yellow guy, but nothing else. Suezo. That just looks like a duck platypus kind of thing. Oh, and another thing I know about this game is like, apparently, like for like the PlayStation version, like you can also like put in CDs of of artists. So like, oh, if you have like a Britney Spears or like what a B2K soundtrack put into the PS1, you could get like some exclusive monsters from that, which is like, oh wow, that is a unique way of getting new monsters. Just using CDs you already have to get new ones. Like, oh, okay. But that is Monster Rancher 2. Never played it. Cool for those who like it. I was also kind of expecting that, you know, maybe it's the characters from the game to be the collab characters, but I guess not. Okay. So yeah, I'm not that big into Liberation. I haven't played it in well over 2 years, I think, or at least a year. But let me know in the comments, like, is it fun? Is it alright? Like, how has it changed since, you know, since launch? Because I'm pretty sure it's been, what, 8 years since it's, since launch? I have no idea. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this session of, Cathedral Velvet. Let me see this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. When's the next episode of this podcast gonna be coming out? Let me see. Okay, so it's coming out July 22nd for the patrons, 23rd for the public. I don't know why, but it feels like that is so soon. Also, gotta check something. So it could be that, and well, nope, then that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, because we're planning on going out of town in August. For like the last week of August, to just like make sure, like, oh, do we have do I have to record an episode in advance or something? Or like but thankfully not, but yeah, so I don't expect any new Persona 4 news to come out like within the next 2 weeks. I mean, they might announce either Teddy, Naoto, or Kanji as as a character trailer, maybe, perhaps. But Persona 4 Revival is just like, I understand it's just like it's 5 months away, but it needs to be here as soon as possible. Just get it over with. Let me have the game. Let me see what's going on. But yeah, do want to give thanks to the patrons whose names are going on screen right about now. If you guys want to support the show, get the episodes ad free and a day earlier than the public, please make sure you check out the Patreon links down in the description below. And with that, I will see you guys on the next episode of the Cafe Podcast. I will see you guys next time. Bye.